Michael back in 1998. I was an extra on in a movie in the States, and after shooting, I met up with some of the crew, and they knew Michael, and they knew that he was in Vegas, and I just tagged along and got introduced to him.
Oh, and it just became a friendship from there. That's nice. Now, the last time you saw Michael was at his hotel in London in 2009. Tell me about that.
Basically, I got a call a couple of days beforehand from one of his security, and they asked me to come and meet Michael in his hotel. They picked me up from Paddington Station, and they took me to the hotel, and I met up with Michael, and we talked, and he wanted to know how I was, and we talked a bit about his concerts, and then he made a request to me that kind of shocked me.
What was that?
He asked, well, basically he was explaining to me that, you know, when he was coming for the concerts, that he didn't want to get in touch with a British doctor. He didn't want the media to start making up stories about him. And he needed me to help him to get him some medication throughout the duration of the concerts. My family are in the medical field, so I kind of approached my family, and I told them what he'd asked for, and they told me that these weren't the type of drugs that somebody should have. These are not routine drugs that you just take at home. So that was a no-no. So I refused.
Can you tell me what the drugs were? What were they? What kind of drugs?
One of them, the one that obviously stands out, was Diprovan. The rest were antidepressants, painkillers. And obviously that's not something that I could ever have done. Knowing what they were, never have provided him with any of that.
Now, you later confronted Michael in an email and tried to help him. Now, how did you do that?
After he asked me, I told him that I'd get back to him when I did a bit of research and asked my family members what these were. And then when I realised, I got back to him and I said, I can't do this. I can't get these for you. And I said to him that, you know, if he was sick, that he should go and see one of his doctors in the States and sort it out. And then it was from there I had the suspicion that maybe something was wrong. Maybe... You know, he needed help.
Right.
Maybe there was a dependency.
Right. But did you warn anybody about it? Maybe that you had some concerns? Did you tell anybody? Yeah.
I did, but that was only after I tried to confront him about it. And obviously, you know, we had a bit of an argument, and he didn't appreciate me bringing up that subject with him. So I did try to talk to his security. I did try and talk to people around him, but it was kind of brushed off. And I don't know whether they were trying to protect him from the media, but I tried as best I could, and you know, I couldn't get through to anybody. Dr. Murray was the last man standing. Michael died in his hands. He was the one that, you know, gave the lethal dosage to Michael, but I believe that this enabling, this giving prescription medication to Michael had gone on for so many years, and there's so many doctors that should be held accountable, you know, for Michael's death. And unfortunately, I just think that Dr. Murray will get 4 years in prison, and that will be the end of it. Those others have effectively got away with it.